Alright, so in this tutorial, it's a follow-up and adding details to this cartridge. So, just taking a look here. I'm gonna bring this forward. It's a little dark. I'll go to the attribute editor. Brighten back up again. Or you know what? Let me undo that. Let me invert it. Yeah, just invert it. Inverting it because I had darkened it before. I'll just bring it a little bit forward. Up. Or wait a minute. I'm using this. Right. Undo that. I'm gonna make a copy of it. Because this one, I think I'm using this one and this one together. So I made a copy. I lifted it up and brought it forward. Right. I want that one still there. And I'm in my attribute editor. I'm gonna invert it. Right, so I still have that one here. Right. Because if I press 4, right, it's still here. Row is still good to go. And I have still this one here, new one. Alright. So, okay, another thing is having my statistics out here. My vertices, edges, faces, all of that. Which is under display, heads up, display, polycount. Right. When you need to do some real-time troubleshooting. Alright, next. Alright, what are some of the things I need to do? I could block in this part, the cartridge area, but I need image references for that. And I think you'll need it as well. I'm gonna pause the video. Alright, so I found a suitable reference image for the underneath. And I'm gonna invert the view so I can see better. Right, attribute editor. Made a free image plane for it. So I want to hide my grid for now, it's annoying me. And just lay out a footprint to make this so that I can push in after. So from here, what I'm going to do is before I do that, I want to see if I should knock out the bevels first. If I make the bevels first and then do the extrusion or the offset, it'll be cleaner. I'll show you why. Please pay attention. I'll grab this and this, right? Shift right click, but you don't have to do this. Just for the sake of showing the reason why. I'll set my offset to like 0.1, right? So this looks good, right? This is acceptable. But when I add, say for example, an edge loop, it might be okay, or it might be potentially problematic. Sometimes you have to add the edge loop. I mean, you have to add, not the edge loop, but the bevel before adding any additional extrusions. Right, so I selected those edges. And you don't have to do this. Shift right click, bevel edge. Right, so it's doing that. 0.1. Right, 0.1. Okay. Alright, it's not pinching. Seems to be okay. Press F to frame it. God damn it. So I'm doing this and looks okay. so you can get away with it. Won't be too bad, right? Okay, not too bad at all then. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna undo that. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna undo, back to square one, right? Hopefully yours will only have square one right here, not square one, but the extrude face one. I know that you already started adding details, right? But if it gets out of hand, please have this backup with you. I hope. I keep on saying to have a backup. This may be one of those cases. So, god damn, this is annoying. Anyway, so I have that selected. Or, you know what? Sorry. Let me make my bevels first. Right? Alright. I'm holding down shift while I'm doing this. Every corner area where I want these bevels, I'm highlighting, right? Only the areas that I want to have a bevel, right? Which are the major corners, like here, 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 and here. See? Not on these lines though. These inside lines, there's no need to have bevels on them. They're gonna cause a mess, right? Now I gotta be careful here. This area, see? This is a bit tricky. Bit tricky. Let me pause for a bit. Alright, so I'm back. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna extrude here before we add our bevels. Like, it's tempting to do the bevels because it's immediate satisfaction having these nice tight bevels, making it look, you know, so much nicer than this right off the bat, right? But in our case, we're gonna add the extrusion before the bevels, right? Extrusion before the bevels. Go to face mode, click, 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 right? We make sure that we only have that selected. Shift right click, extrude face, offset 0.15, right, 0.15, looking at here, and comparing it to this, right? Maybe 0.17. My 7 doesn't work. God damn it. Why doesn't my... Oh my god. Not cool. Fine. Why isn't it working? What the hell? Sorry, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. My keyboard was acting up weird. Anyway, I set the offset to 0.175, right? I gave a little bit more surface area because I wanna add in this small little bevel. I know it sounds arbitrary and like, who the hell cares? But you know, it's just good to do. You know, what if you ever had to have a product render and some crazy angle and you're zooming into your model, right? Your camera animation, you want to catch that little side bevel, you know? Anyway, so I set to 0.17 so that I can add the extra little bevel here if I wanted to later on, you know? So basically the rule is, for now, this particular object, extrusion before bevel, right? Because the bevel will kick in after, and it will flow nicely, which I'll show shortly, right? So we did that. I'm gonna select, okay. Just gonna make sure that I don't have a additional inlaid extrusion, right? So this is normal, right? Shift right click, extrude face. I'm gonna pull from the thickness. I'm gonna hold down Control, left click in here, right? While holding Control, left click and drag towards my left. I'm gonna pull up right around that much. right? Well, I remember game cartridges, it was about that much space. Okay, just enough to read. I'm gonna just click outside. Go to object mode, object mode, right there. Good. Next, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do this, right? It's a little bit tricky, I think, possibly, but we're gonna give it a shot, right? And first I need to make this line going down, this line going down, okay? Because later on you want to add this, all of that there. So first we need to set the footprint. Line going down, okay? Spacebar over here. My photo res, and it's set to reference, right? I have it on a layer, right? I'm gonna select my model, cartridge, right? And shift right click, insert edge loop, right? If you want, you could click on the option box, make sure everything's reset, just in case. Here's my little cursor. Any one of these lines here, or here, right? Here. Don't mind this line, that's the extrusion we just did. So I'm gonna just click on one of these going across like that, see, and I'm left clicking and holding. Let's plop one there. I'm gonna also here, my tool is still active, I'm gonna left click here, drag and plop another one right there. Bam. Don't mind this, right? These lines is basically these lines. So they're a little bit going crooked for a bit, but don't worry about it. It's just behaving the way it's behaving. It's running parallel to this, you know, extrusion that we did, so don't worry about that. Alright, so we got that. Alright, then this part. So right now I'm thinking, should I push this in or should I push these out first? Let me push this in. But in order to push this part in, I need to put another line going this way, because you know, right now if I try to extrude, it'll be this whole huge chunk of mass. So I'm going back in here. Oh god damn it, stop. Shift object mode, shift right click, insert edge loop tool. Okay, I'm gonna click one of these lines, left click and drag and plop it here. Press W. Okay, so from what I remember, the back side of it should also, right, the back side also has that indent, right? The back side. It doesn't show it here, but you know what, I'll let me get your image. Alright, so I just realized you have a really good one here. So I brought it in, but it's kind of too saturated and dark. So attribute editor, invert view, plop. There we go. Nice. Alright, very good. Great shot. Alright, so that and that. Alright, good. And taking a look here. Alright, so we got about this much space. And I'm looking at your sync sketch, so good job in turning it in, right? But this is an issue. It needs to be pushed in, right? So unfortunately, if it was done at the get-go, it would have been good and no issue. But see right here, yeah, we'd have to kind of redo this because also the depth of it is too much, because on this side it can't compensate, you know. So that's a bit of an issue. Nice sketch though down here. Yeah, and over here too. This one and this one, the angle is at too much. Yeah, if I'm reading this correctly. No, I mean you have this, right? So I think, yeah, that seems to be right. Right. Oh god, it's hard to tell. Wait, this one is like this, and this one. Wait, that's your rear, right? Ugh. Yeah, I think that's your rear. You're modeling. Right? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that is your rear. Uh, yeah. Let me write this out. Rear, just so that I remember. Okay. And the front, right? Yeah, the front is straight. Okay. The rear is one. Good thing I caught that. I would have modeled potentially this part not in, potentially, but all right. So, but then again, this part still kicks in, you know? So you did good. It's just a matter of this, right? I mean, I'd have to look at the file, right? But regardless, so I'm making this tutorial, so hopefully it will help out. But still, good job, right? You're tackling it on your own and whatnot. So, all right, so that's what 17 minutes. Okay. Man, I wish I had that cartridge with me. Let me grab these extras. Add it in here, double click. I'll hide it for now. And I'll hide that one. Okay, so front view. Just grab those faces just to see where I am, because it gets confusing. In general, it can get confusing. So this one, you know, for me, I'm gonna flip it. Hold down J, and I'm in rotate mode. I'm gonna flip, so I'm looking at the right way. Here. Yeah. This is gonna be this. You could do this as well, right? Because we're looking from the back, and yeah, it's easy to get disorientated. Here, yeah, good. All right, so I'm watching from the back. Okay, so we got this, right? I'm doing this myself because, you know, and just in case if when I look at your model, if there's if we reach the point of no return, and if potentially it might have to do some remodeling or going back, this at least this video will help you, you know, and instead of just telling you, hey, you gotta redo it, you know what I mean? So like that. All right, so it's a bit tricky. All right, so you'll notice this is a major push out right here. These guys, they push out. right? But the volume is this, right? This is the original volume, right? But we already have this set up, right? So, and we have to still consider this, right? All right, so those are considerations. One is this major push out here, right? Pushes out. Two is also this. So we have to kind of think about what should we do first. Should we push this out, right? And then push this in? You know what I mean? So let me get back to you real quick for a moment. Alright, so I stopped the video for a bit, tinkered around, and so this is how it should be, right? So like I said, I haven't looked at your specific file just yet, but I'll show you how to approach this and make it like this so it's super clean. Okay. Alright, so, but unfortunately right now I have to undo this because I didn't make an extra copy. Yeah, so hold on. Alright, so I stopped the video and I came back and I undid that. First thing we're going to do is we're going to keep this volume, right? This mass. I'm not going to extrude anything out because I tried doing that and it went bad. So what we're going to do is when you study this here, right? You notice here it's just going, it doesn't taper in like this way. It's straight, just straight down, right? And here, same thing. But what you will notice is this right here, this and this. So what I mean by that, like here, here, and here, those are the landmarks where here it's gonna taper into here, like that much. Okay, so you know, and that coincides with this and this. So what do I do? I have this selected, right? Make sure that everything is clean, meaning that if I press 3, I shouldn't have anything crazy going on, like just like black faces within, you know, or something bizarre, right? So right now it's still stable and clean. What I'm gonna do is make sure I'm looking from the rear. Okay, I'm gonna set the construction lines to set up landmarks, right? Points where you see. So on this line, I want to just left click here, right? I'm using a extrude edge, not extrude edge, insert edge loop, right? Insert edge loop, right? So I'm gonna place it right on here, okay? Right? I'll do it again, just in case. I'm in object mode, right? Shift right click, insert edge loop tool, right? This can also be done if, say for example, you're already in edges, right? Shift right click over the object and insert edge loop tool. Okay, so there's two options. Original, select the object, shift right click, insert edge loop tool. You see it's right here, right? The other one is if you're already in edges, shift right click, but you notice this some other weird thing pops up. Well, you have to hover here and then go shift right click, and it's a little bit down here. Insert edge loop tool. That's if you're in edges mode, right? Just in case if you get confused, because it's easy to get confused, right? So here, click here, right? And right around here. And I'll explain why. Okay. Right. Hold on for a second. Okay. So I did that right here, right? I'm gonna let go. I'm still at the edges. All I'm gonna do is push this in, this, and push this in. So I'm gonna grab this side, right? And I want this side to be selected as well. So I'm gonna go symmetry, and remember we have to turn this off afterwards. Object X, okay. And I'm gonna go down here, hold down Shift, double click with my left mouse button, right? Always selects that section, okay. If I pull, see if I pull, we do that. And this is what I mean by to have this much clearance, which is equivalent to, ooh, see, this is not a whole lot. I'm gonna just right there, just enough. See, that's this. See, that's what I mean by and this. See, actually, this is kind of no, I like it though. Right. So that's what we just did, right? See, showing it makes more sense than saying it because it just is. And then this one, we're gonna push that down. So I'm gonna click that once, click, right, and click, and ooh, click, click, like that, right? Or I could have done click here, and then double click at that end. Just make sure I have nothing else selected. From here, paying attention to this amount, pull down, bam. That's why image references help a lot. The schematics, they're okay too, right, initially. But from there, image references, photo refs, all the way. Schematics will help block in the shapes initially, and they're very good, and they're also awesome for your portfolio. So now we did that. Let me save this out. Okay. Oh, I didn't pause the video. Alright, so we did that. Now what? This, I'm gonna leave that alone. Alright, so we nailed that. Awesome. Okay. Object mode. Alt 5 to get rid of the wireframe unshaded. You notice it does that weird shading, right? I don't know about you, but it annoys me. So I'm gonna select it. Mesh display. Soften harden edges, option box. Right, make sure it's selected. We're gonna lower the number, increments of 10. We'll make it more hard surface. Apply. Still not enough. So instead of selecting it and going here again, right? We selected object mode, go into your channel box, inputs, it's right here, soft edge, 10, hit enter, and now we're back. Well, god damn it, over here still yet. What, 5? Yeah, 5, 5 is good, nice. Okay, and Alt 5, I want wireframe unshaded. Next, annoying part, this part right here. And all right, so paying attention to this this amount, right? This surface area, right? I'm just paying attention to how much this needs to push in, right? There. Then also looking at this and how much that needs to push in, which I don't have a image reference. All right, so I have this image reference, and I'm going to invert it just to get an idea of that much, right? So there's probably a, you know, it could be safe and just make it equidistant, right? All right, so I paused the video for a bit. I did not move anything from where I left off, but basically I double-clicked this, right? Again, I did not move anything from where I just left off, and I'm looking over here, and it has this much being pushed in, right? Oh crap. So from this view, it could be a little bit deeper, right? I think. The reason why also is that when I push in that annoying part of this, right? I need that surface area. It's hard to explain, but yeah, because this here dictates how deep that that rear thing is. You see that? Or at least it will. So like I said, all I did was just, I'm gonna push it in. Okay, so it goes from around here, right? So I'm pushing right in there. That. All right, so again, see what I mean? This, see? So it makes a huge difference over here. That. So like I said, I just pushed it in more forward. Yeah. I know I'm repeating myself, but I don't care. So we did that, which is good. Okay, now the hard part, pushing this in. Right, while also, god damn it, pushing that in. This and this. And this part here, I need to set a boundary line. You know, going down like that. Because if not, it's gonna push in and not stop. What am I gonna do? Okay, I wish I had that another photo reference. It would help out so much. All right, yeah, well, you know, good. So right here, awesome, great job with the photo ref. Right here, right? So we got this much space. Yeah, that's good. That's gonna help me a lot. And also being aware of this here. So this is like the midline. Right. So this much space. Okay. Okay, so I just dumped in this image to study from and make changes. Right, this much clearance. So this is the perfect midline. So front view, okay. Alright, so this is the midline. And I have this. Right. Let me freaking bring this over. And I need to rotate this. So when I look from the top down from my model, click, holding down J to snap rotate. And see, I'm looking like this. This needs to rotate. Hold on J, click. There. And I know it's perfect because these numbers are perfect round numbers with the right rotational axes. Okay. Push this over. Alright, so. Oh, you know what though? Maybe this was a bit much. In the edges mode, double click that. Maybe I need to give it more, push it back. So carefully push it back with the arrow. Don't just grab anywhere here. Use it with the arrow. Alright, so now I have enough meat. Right. Yeah. Now I gotta make this area. So I got this much, that clearance right here. Oh god, this is annoying. This pushes in. I mean, overall it's good, right? Like that. Now I gotta make this line. So I'm in edges mode, so I'm gonna shift right click, insert edge loop. This line. Don't mind these multiple dots and stuff. I'm just looking at right around here. Yeah, right around there. Okay. So this should be. I'm gonna turn off my Object X for now. Just looking at it. I can press Q to hide my tool. So this is this. Yeah, it's pretty darn close. No, but that's the midline. Okay, that's the midline. That's the midline. This right here, the midline is critical. That sets the rule for everything to balance out. So that's the midline, which should be this. Okay, which is correct. This right here, this, but not this. This is this, and this is this. Alright, so this guy right here is gonna be this guy. This guy right here is this guy, so we're good. And this guy right here is this. So it looks like everything is good to go. Yeah. Basically, look how balanced it is. Almost like quarters, nearly almost quarters. But overall, whatever you do, if you end up redoing this, right? Don't mess with the midline. We're going to use the midline as our point of main reference where everything will, you know, come from. So I need to I'm in faces mode. That's that part right here. Right, so I'm in front. Okay, here's my rear. You know, I'm gonna delete. I'm gonna make a save, a copy. I'm gonna delete this. That's just easier. I can read things easier that way. And then for the rear, grab that and that. Right, and I'm gonna delete that. And as you notice, I made a copy. Right, so I don't have to worry. Right there, good. I have that, which is this. Okay. All right. We're good. So from here, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna just select one edge. All right, I'm in my front. Okay. And I'm gonna go Shift, right click, extrude edge. I'm gonna go space bar. Right, into my side view. Get out of my way. Okay. I'm gonna pull it back. Right. See this? Remember our landmarks. Here, so it touches here. Or I'm gonna use this as a point of reference. I'm gonna just pull. See, it does the local translate. I'm gonna, at the tip, right, I'm gonna pull. Do not grab that, that's gonna scale right here. Zoom in, so that this and this line up. Right? Zoom in. Right? Yeah, there you go. Press W to get out of it. There we go, good. Sweet. Next, select this edge, right, and this edge, just those two. Be mindful. Right, and I'm gonna also even do incremental save. Control Alt S, Shift right click, and you know what? Let me try something. Instead of extruding it, I'll have to go into object mode. Go to edit mesh. I'm gonna use the bridge tool, but I need to select it. Right click, go to edge, this and this. Right. Again, I don't have symmetry on. This and this. Edit mesh. Bridge. Sweet. Click outside. I'm in vertices. Double check if any overlapping stuff. No. You don't have to do this. Well, it's a good practice to do it. I'm going to object mode, and I'm gonna first do incremental save. Control Alt S. Right. And go to edge. Select that edge. This edge, right? And it even tells your edge, two edges, edit mesh, bridge. Good. Next, this one and this one. Right, I'm still in edges. If I press G as in George, it will do repeat the last command. Bam. Very nice. Not so painful as I thought. This part's a bit painful. What I'm going to do is select this, first incremental save, Control Alt S, right click, go to edge mode, select that. Now shift right click, extrude edge. And you know, instead of pulling on this and doing that, you know, no, I'm not going to show that part. Maybe later, maybe next time. But yeah, local translate Z, pull it down. Always grab at the tip, precision, you know, doing it precisely. Grab from the tip, don't grab that. Spacebar, zoom in here, zoom in, grab that here, yank it, zoom in, I'm in my front view, zoom in, right there, zoom in, nice and level. Press W to get out of the tool. Okay, we're good for that. Alright, then I'm gonna go select that edge, press F, go in here just to make sure. Yeah, this thing is dead on. Okay, then I'm gonna select this. Alright, I'm gonna go edit mesh, bridge, bam, very nice. I think I'm gonna make this next time I exercise in hard surface modeling. This is great. Alright, from here, what are we gonna do? Well, we got multiple things going on. You can't necessarily just do a bridge because you got one, two, multiple sides. That's why, more than just 4 sides. So another thing too is, you notice, you know, I need to make a edge here, an edge loop here. Reason why is I can bridge going this way, but see this and this, I could try. Let me try this. Let me just save first. Control Alt S, edit mesh, bridge. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Get this and this. Bridge. No, that won't let me bridge. No, we're gonna do it the right way. Alright. Go to object mode. Shift right click. Insert edge loop. Spacebar. I can't really use this. Alright, insert edge loop. I'm gonna click here. Slide it up around there. Okay. Press W. Okay. Spacebar. Press 4 into my front view. Zoom in. So this line, right? I'm gonna try align to this and this. Just eyeball it. Zoom in, so slightly off. See? From here. Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't matter, but I don't care. I'm gonna make it straight as I can. God damn. If you want, another trick is you press D as in David once, right? Just D as in David once. You can move this over and then press W to get out of the tool, right? And I can zoom in and I can line it better. Yeah, right? Press W to get out of the tool. Now we're good. Sweet. Now I'm gonna do my bridge. Select that one, okay. I press Q just to hide it so you see better. Go to edit mesh. Ooh, yeah, bridge. Bam. Select that one, press G, boom. Here, press G, boom. Here, press G, boom. Alright, this is a great exercise in modeling. Nearly everything is covered. I think I'm gonna make this a requirement. Yeah. Alright, so that's already 30 minutes. Let's continue forward a little bit more. But yeah. We're good for now. Let's make these. Let's make these. So I'm gonna do an incremental save in case anything goes wrong. And from here, you notice this part, there's a gap. That's important. So select my model. And you notice how I got a whole lot of data going on already. This is a good time to delete history. Edit, delete by type, history, boom. And then we'll shift right click, insert edge loop tool. You notice it's over here, not down here. That's because I'm in object mode. Insert edge loop tool, zoom in. I'm in my front camera. I'll click anywhere around here. See? Right here. I want this at least this much distance. Around here. Yeah, good. So this is what we should have. Okay. And remember, I did an incremental save in case anything goes wrong. What I'm doing is adding footprints, boundary lines. Shift right click, insert edge loop tool. Go on here. One here. Okay. One here. One here. One here. One here. One over here. Another one over here. One over here. Another one over here. One 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 here. Another one over here. Oh, never mind. This has already been there for whatever reason. One here, all the way down to here. One here, all the way down to here. One here, all the way down to here. One here, one down to here. One here, all the way down to here. One here, and one here. One here, here, one here, one here, one here, one here, and one here, one here, one here, one here. Oh crap, what is this? Leave it alone. Alright, so I did all of that. This looks insane, but it's fine. Oh. Alright, right, it pushes in first. It pushes in. It doesn't push out. I wonder if that'll be an issue. Alright, so I figured this out. So basically what you're gonna do is first we're gonna go choose our brush tool, paint selection tool. Bam. Make sure the brush circumference, the red circle, is not too big. If it's big like this, it's okay, I guess, but yeah. Hold down B as in Bob, and your left mouse cursor, drag it to the left or right to adjust the size, right? B as in Bob, hold it down. Pull your left mouse cursor to the left or right to adjust the size. Now, right now I'm in edges, so which is not good, right? So I'm gonna just click outside to get out of that. Right click, go to face mode. Then go back, select my brush. Right. The way this brush operates is where anything that right in the middle, it will pick up real nicely. But anything on the sides that like here, you know, it's not gonna pick up. It has to be in the middle of the face, right? Right, that. There. So we're gonna just select that. We're in the front view, okay? Do not select these. Do not select those. Do not select that either. Only this. When we do that, we're gonna push it in. Like that much maybe. Don't mind this either. This much space. Was it 3 millimeters? Not even that, maybe 2 millimeters. Press F, zoom in. Yeah, this looks about right. Screw it, yeah, I like it. Select it. I'm gonna go mesh display, soften harden, click it. Yeah, see that? Nice. But we're doing this again. Select it. Go into the inputs, poly soft edge 1, set it to 10. 10 is not working, set to 5. Boom. Alright, so good. Good. From here, I need to do some cleanup. Go to edge, click outside, select that, press F. Right, I don't press Q so I can hide it. So I need this. I don't need this. Right. So this going around, I don't need it. I'm gonna rotate a bit. Come back here. So this goes down, up to here, right here. See, right here. This guy right here. I'll hold down Shift. Turns into a plus sign on the cursor. Double click. and I only select this. Alright, see that? Do not go all the way down, it will destroy your model. Shift right click, delete edge. Don't press just the delete key or backface. That will take away more than needs to be. Good, so have that. As a matter of fact, I don't need this either right here. This up to here, but this one, look what happens if I go shift right click delete edge. Okay, it didn't wreck this part, so it's okay to do that in that case. Yeah, right click, go to vertex mode, everything is clean. All right, no extra vertices floating around, we're good. Alright, so we did that. Excellent. Control Alt S. Incremental save. Alright, good. Next. There's this too. That's not gonna be too bad, right? Yeah, because I need that over there too. Let me just check something. They're all the same height. If this is disorienting for you, I'm sorry. You just have to deal with it. Right, they're all the same height. Alright, I think I should model this into, but I can do that later. So, spacebar. Okay. This. Make sure we select the right one in case you don't, just in case so you don't select down here. Right, this is the right one. Front view. Right. Always make sure. I'm gonna just press Q so you can see better. These are my main ones. This one, right? Always start after this. This is your pattern. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. This is, oh yeah, boom, right? Remember this. Right, there should be two over here. See? This guy right here. Boom. Just those. The back, luckily we don't have to model that in. Alright, next, press W. I'm gonna do incremental save just in case. Control Alt S. Make sure nothing else is selected. Shift right click, extrude face, boom. Zoom in for a bit. I want to pull on the thickness. And if I hold on Control, left click in here, turns to a slider, I have fine tune control. 0.06, I think. Spacebar, press F. Zoom in. I'm in my side view. It went a little bit more out than it should. Maybe 0.5, 0.05, 0.055, 0.057. Yeah, I like that. So I'm just also showing how accurate things can be done, you know, if choosing to do so. Right, this should be right, yeah? And something's worrying me right now. Alright, so I stopped the video and I want to show this something that we need to do. Alright, so I have the model here. I'm gonna do Alt 5, wireframe unsheeted. And on this side, I added a additional edge loop, this thing right here, and I pushed it in, okay? Because to give this clearance space. Whereas on this side, okay, it still has this. Right. So, I mean, it's okay, right? But you can tell there's a big difference here versus here. This looks just slightly off, you know. Let's say you're rendering, right? See that? It's gonna catch this. And not, you know, someone could say, oh, who cares? But once you have a repeating pattern going down the line, it will be noticeable, most likely. Especially since this is plastic and it's reflective. Okay, so with all that being said, since I showed that, I'm gonna do undo. Right? It's not too bad. It's good information in general. See right here, this is where I did. See? All I did was just make an edge loop and pushed it in. That's all I did. Alright, so here we're back to square one. Okay. So I figured this out. Basically, what we're gonna do is alright, couple more. Wait. Okay, so here we are. And what we're gonna do is add an edge loop here. Also add an edge loop here. Shift right click. I'm in object mode. Shift right click, insert edge loop tool. Zoom in. I'm gonna just eyeball it right around there, looking at here, and just in general. See? It's nearly perfect in the middle. And it's gonna wrap all around, but it's fine. Zoom in to the other side. Not other side, but this side. And just looking around here. If you really want to nitpick at it, like how I am, I can go here, right under inputs, channel box, right? I'm still in component mode. Click that. The most one on the top, the weight. This is still good to know to 0.5, right in the middle. And this one, which is split ring 42, right? Split ring 42. I just clicked on it. Right, scroll up, and it's at 0.51, but just to show that you could do that too. So now what? Well, this part I have to be a little bit careful, right? And basically, first of all, I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna click on that, just that. I'm gonna go on. I'm also gonna click on this. Hopefully this will work. Right? Go all the way down to here. Right. I remember deleting this part, going over that in the tutorial. And then go down to here, right? I'm still in the front view, right? Now looking down, double click that. And it looks like it grabbed a whole bunch of stuff too. So I'm gonna just, yeah, this is a little sketchy. Undo that. I'll just carefully select that one right here. Okay. Still in my front. Go down to here. Double click that. Okay. Press W. Spacebar. Spacebar into my side view. Right. This is my side view. Okay. And I'm coordinating between here and here, my side view and perspective. Alright, so my side view, so you can see in real time. I'm gonna push in. See? Zoom in to here. Oh, perfect. See? Perfectly flat with him. Click outside just to be safe. Remember, I only clicked this guy all the way down because you don't want to be selecting him either. You know, if you do a double click and you select all of it, it's no good. Alright, so just carefully follow what I do. Next, I'm going to click him. Turn around, go down. Double click that right here. Right? But I'm holding down shift. Right? Shift, right? And then double clicking here. That way it only selects a section. Spacebar. Also in here, right? I'm going to coordinate. Zooming in. From here. See? And this is my landmark right here. See how it changes? Zoom in, now zoom in, and right here. Never mind that you see a couple of these lines. They're within, I don't know, micrometers of each other. Let me see what this is. Oh, that's the underside. Oh. Yeah, never mind. See? Yeah, we're good. Alright, so good. See, you already can tell. See? Good. Control save. Okay. I'm gonna clean these up later. Okay. Now to get rid of some of these lines I don't need. Right click, edge, click outside. And yeah, I kinda don't need this. Right, I'm gonna terminate it in cleanup way. Up to here, right? Okay. All the way down, up to here, I don't need it. Double click, right? I selected that once. Over here at the endpoint, I hold down shift and double click, and it will only select that section, nothing more. I do not want to delete anything else. Okay. Shift right click, delete edge. See how it still maintains the shape. Next, select that. Here, right? That, do that. Shift right click, double click. It only selects that. Okay. Shift right click, delete edge. Then I'm gonna select this. Go to here. Right? Shift We'll hold on Shift, double click, only selects that segment. Shift right click, delete edge. Reason why I'm doing this is these redundant lines wrapping around, oftentimes I don't need them and they cause problems. This too I might clear out later. It's called cleaning up your mesh. It's important for whether it be in games or just product modeling, whatever, right? Even this I probably, oh no, I need that. Alright, so we're good. Even this here, I should get rid of this, but maybe later. Control Alt S, incremental save, okay. Alright, so okay, we're good. So we did, I'll leave it here for now, right? Because this is super long already. It's over an hour. Yeah, this should be more than enough to keep you busy. And then I'll follow up on you to clean it up more. Yeah, always save a backup. Always save a backup. Yeah. Okay, so that's about it for now. I'm gonna delete this history. Edit, delete by type, history. Okay. Yeah.